Religion in Northern Ireland plays a prevalent role in society. Most schools are segregated based on religion, which results in kids developing misperceptions about people of other faiths. In order to help break down those barriers, the Ulster Project selects half Catholics and half Protestants among the teen leaders in the communities. Jake, a Protestant, and John, a Catholic, both participated in the Ulster Project 2 years ago. Both students are firm believers that the segregation among Catholics and Protestants isn't necessary.
I come from a very small village. It's about 95% Protestant. It's very much divided. There's kind of like a Protestant part and a Catholic part, and we don't really mix. Not out of like a choice, it's just the way it is. I've never really got the opportunity.
Some cities in Northern Ireland are still divided by peace walls to this day. The neighborhoods are split according to religion by massive 10-foot walls. This is to prevent violence along with discrimination against the other religion. Enniskillen doesn't have peace walls, but their neighborhoods are still separated. Students have a way of recognizing the opposite religion just by simply seeing someone walking on the streets of Northern Ireland.
Yeah, so that would be one way, just uniform, straight off. You can basically tell. And then also names. There's some names that are kind of stereotypically Protestant or stereotypically Catholic.
Protestants are for the most part named after previous kings and queens. The Catholics, on the other hand, have more traditional native Irish names.
I often hear Protestant smell just as a random thing that people say. It's like, it is like a thing that people say, or that Protestant girls are uglier, or just random things that have nothing to do with it at all, but people, I'm not sure they think it's true, but they say it anyway.
Just something they've heard, and they're like, oh yeah, obviously, I mean, I don't know many Protestant people, so obviously they smell. It's just things like that. Silly little things that you wouldn't really think there's much harm in, but it really kind of shows that there is a divide where we live. Yeah. And we really need to break that down. I think the Ulster Project's kind of good for that sort of thing.
On the Ulster Project sort of principles of community service projects and sort of time of discovery and learning.
Even those who don't get to go on Ulster Project get to experience the kind of cross-community side of it, because I will bring back my friends who are Protestant, and my Catholic friends will get to meet them, and it kind of affects people on a wider scale than it does just going to America.
Okay. Through the project, the teens are realizing that the things that they have in common are more important than the barriers against each community. They hope that through continuing teaching these lessons, the younger generation will continue these views as they grow up and break down the barriers throughout Northern Ireland.